That's crazy. Alright, we are out here at the front of the hotel. It's pretty late in the day. I think it's already like 11:30 or so. We were just chatting with a couple other cyclists like all morning. We're all kind of headed different directions, so we were just kind of getting the chatting in before the ride. You know, it's nice to talk to people in English like extensively, and so I think, yeah, we all just spent probably more time than any of us ought to have. But yeah, we've got a long, like probably 80-90K day coming up, so we're trying to get started here. Hopefully we'll get in before sunset. I don't think it's going to be very eventful. This might be a really short vlog. It's pretty much just going to be riding, I think. We're headed to Hamamatsu. One of the other riders is going there, but he's like significantly faster than us, average pace, so he's maybe we'll see him there in the morning, or in the evening and morning, I guess, but for the day we'll be riding by ourselves. Live free or die, baby. Slight change of plans. We kind of reevaluated our route and decided instead of taking the Oceanside route, which Dean, one of the other bikers going the opposite direction, told us was closed. So we can't really take the Pacific cycling road. Instead, we're going sort of inland and taking a more direct route to Hamamatsu instead of following the coastline. Shave off about like 20K, which is actually perfect for our late start. And hopefully we'll still get some good views of the ocean because we're going to do a little bit of climbing. And so we might have some views from up above, which will be nice. And anyway, we got like a pretty nice oceanside cycle yesterday, so I'm not really fiending for it in the same way. Sumimasen. Yeah, the other thing is the oceanside cycling road, like, I'm just gonna vent a little bit. That is like, it's nice, but it's a lot of route finding, oddly enough. It's pretty much like they have like 4 or 5 really nice cycling roads and they wanted to connect them, and the connections are like so awkward, just like tons of turns through random city blocks that is poorly signed. And in one case, the signs even literally pointed us in the wrong direction.
In 200 meters, turn right. Then in 200 meters, turn left.
So, yeah, a little happy to be off that and back on just like nabbing with our GPS. So far the ride's been pretty nice too. We're just cycling along a river. I think we'll kind of take this river up into the mountains and then go south from there. Okay, that was sick. A Shinkansen just like blew by me. Like the little bridge it went over was like 100 meters in front of me, and it's like so ludicrously fast and so ludicrously quiet. It's just like you could honestly hardly notice it. It's like the owl of trains. Another one just went by. You actually can't hear it till it's like just over your shoulder. It's insane. I mean, I would get a video, but like I literally don't hear them coming. I was thinking about how I read a statistic that I don't know if it's worldwide or US, but we've lost a massive percentage of the insect biomass. And I've heard stories anecdotally about how there used to be so many fireflies out on the East Coast, you could just walk into the woods and see them. And now there's so few. And I know I lived on the East Coast for a bit and I never saw any, so I mean, I wasn't in the woods much, but still. And you know, when I was a kid, we used to take road trips. You'd get bugs on the windshield and you'd have to wipe them off. And I feel like that never happens anymore. But here in Japan, there's like so many insects. You just see like butterflies flitting around randomly, praying mantises on the road. you know, just like lots of beetles crawling around, random things. I don't know if it's like a different pesticide they use or no pesticides at all, or if it's just the climate. It's like hot and humid here, but there's so many more. Anyway, this is all to say I just got a mouthful of fucking gnats. Whew, just went the fastest we've gone on the trip, I think. We broke the speed limit. It was like a nice downhill, no cars. I think I saw 60 on my GPS, 60 kilometers, that is. Speed limit was 40. Yeah, just like through a beautiful downhill through like just endless tea fields. It was sick. Okay, my GPS has somehow led us directly through the middle of a country club. I don't know if this is a public road or what, but nobody stopped us so far. And if anybody asks what we're doing, I think I'm just gonna play the stupid foreigner card. They don't look very big on camera, but these fish are huge. Like, I think that guy is probably the size of my leg. Okay, we just stopped at a kombini for a quick refuel, and we saw like the most intense, I've never seen this before in my life. It was like two spiders fighting, and it was like a WWE match. One was like on his thread, and he came swinging in, and this other guy just like, he was more of like a tarantula type, but really small, and he just like jumped his ass. And they wrestled, they tussled for a bit, and then separated. The web guy goes off to a different pillar, and then they cool off for like 30 seconds, and then the web guy swings back in, goes for round two, and just gets like absolutely like knocked out. He gets wrapped up, manages to escape, but he falls to the ground like 3 feet, which is a long way for these spiders were like that big, you know? And then he just like slowly can't walk. Like he's just like losing power as he's trying to walk away on the ground, and he just like curls up and dies. It was crazy. All right, for a while there we were pedaling on like, again, kind of a Lake City Way type, Aurora Boulevard type garbage road. And so we decided to take a little detour and maybe a more scenic route. And it has led us to some sand dunes, which we're going to check out now. Not really sure what the deal is with these, but there's like some sort of explanation in Japanese that we can't read, but I figure our eyes will tell us everything we need to know. We're getting dinner at a fancy-ish Japanese seafood restaurant. Got some prawns from the lake we're staying at, some swordfish, some tempura sardines, classic rice, miso, pickles. Eamon got a tempura set. We also accidentally ordered like this crazy prawn set.
This tiger prawn.
Yeah, which is $30. So
it's like 21.
Yeah, well, we'll
$21.
We'll eat it.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
We're gonna make.
Look at this vending machine. You can get a whole cooked fish for 800 yen. That's like $6. Wild.